What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Today, we're taking the BMW X3 M40i to go car shopping. Maybe, sort of. More to come. Wait for it. Ooh. Not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby. Yes, we are taking the M40i. We are heading to a Toyota dealership. But we're not looking at a Toyota. That's right, guys. We are going car shopping, kind of.
In 1 mile.
Wow.
Turn right.
Whew. So I will say that the one thing I wish Tesla added was Apple CarPlay, but I'm sure you have to like pay Apple to be able to use it. So luckily the nav improved significantly on my Tesla from when I got it to when I was using it. But like right now I'm in Chelsea's BMW X3.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right.
Okay, thanks. And I just use Waze. I mean, I don't have to use the BMW nav system. I can just use Waze through Apple CarPlay. So having Apple CarPlay kind of negates a lot of like terrible nav systems that are in cars. So there's that. Anyways, yeah, so I as I said, I guess I sold my Tesla. I got rid of it. I'm looking for another car. And based on my thought process, the car that makes the most logical sense to buy right now is the supercar that I've wanted for a while.
Exit right.
Now, when I say supercar, obviously that's a loose term and it's up to everybody's sort of discretion as to what you deem a supercar and all that jazz. But for me, the supercars that I'm looking at are either an Audi R8 or an Aston Martin V8 Vantage. And the reason for these are that they're probably the most affordable supercars out there. You know, exotics, the Aston Martin, you know, hand-built, a little bit of class with the Aston Martin, but they're still fun cars. They're manuals, and that's also the big thing. Now, the other supercars that have manuals would be, you know, older Lamborghini Gallardos, Ferrari 360s, but those are obviously a little bit out of my budget at the time. COVID definitely took a hit on me, so, you know, this will be a nice, fun supercar to have in the meantime. Something fun, well, at the time, in addition to my Tesla, but I recently sold my Tesla. But the reason I'm not getting another Tesla right away, as I've mentioned multiple times, is I do have 2 Cybertrucks on pre-order, and I think that the next Tesla that I purchase will be the Tesla Cybertruck. So it's about a year away, and well, for the meantime, I do not have a vehicle. So what better time than to continue my browsing, my search for my attainable and daily drivable supercar. And well,
keep left.
I did just find a manual V8 Vantage for sale, and I'm assuming it was traded in because it's at a Tyson's Corner Toyota dealership. So I would assume that that's not, you know, they didn't just like pick it up at auction to sell. So we're gonna go there, we're gonna check it out, we're gonna ask them some questions. I believe they have it a little high priced. It is the first model year. It's a 2006. I believe the first model year, sometimes you can read 2005, but I believe that's because in 2005, the 2006s were coming out. You know how that works with cars. So, yeah, we're gonna go check the car out. It seems like it has pretty good options. The interior looks pretty clean, so I just wanna see it myself. If need be, we'll do another PPI. If you didn't see that video, I went to Dallas, Texas and Houston, Texas back in November of 2019. I actually looked at an Aston Martin down there, and I did a pre-purchase inspection for $400. And well, I guess I'm not too surprised, but there was $20,000 in potential things that needed to be fixed on that car. Granted, the 2 biggest things were the clutch, which was slipping, and I think like a valve cover gasket, so there was a little bit of like oil seepage. But between just those 2 things, that was, I think, over $12,000. So obviously there are some nice things that the PPI catches that oftentimes a Toyota dealership inspecting does not uncover or figure out, just because they're not as familiar with the cars. So we're gonna go pay a visit to this dealership. Hopefully we don't have to be too close to any other individuals. I got my mask, we should be good to go. And well, maybe we'll see if we can figure out some sort of deal with these guys. Anyways, we are hitting the road, we're on the highway. This car sounds fantastic, so wait for it, wait for it. That engine does sound pretty good, guys, I'll be honest. Sniping them, wow! That state trooper's just sitting there sniping people with the radar gun. Woo. we got the new C8 Corvette over there in silver. Not too shabby. All right, guys, we have pulled into Tyson's Toyota. All right, I'm not really sure where to park here, but we're gonna swing back around to the front, I guess. But yes, we are at Tyson's Toyota. It's a very big dealership for sure. Yeah, I mean, just look how big, like multiple lots here. We got the giant building up here. I hate dealing with salespeople, so I hope I get someone who's somewhat reasonable. All right, we're just gonna pull right in front here and hope someone approaches us, because you know how they swarm. Ooh, we got two Supras parked out front. Not too shabby, but that is not what we're here for today, guys. It's not what we're here for. This nice end spot, charging end spot. All right, we won't park there. All right, guys, wish me luck. I really hate dealing with dealerships, so we're hoping for the best. But yeah. Anyways, we're heading in now, so hopefully we'll see the Aston. I don't really know what will come of this, so yeah, I guess I'll be back and give you guys an update like in 2 seconds. But more to come. Let's see what we can find out. Not bad. It has the nav and everything. All right, so we're not gonna go with that car. Reason being is they took it in as a used car, and as a used car, they won't budge on the price. They think they priced it perfectly. And well, the biggest issue with these V8 manual Aston Martins is a clutch is like anywhere from $6,000 to $8,000, depending on if you have like someone private do it or a dealership do it. They can be very expensive. And then I think it's the valve gaskets or something like that. Sometimes they'll start seeping, and well, yeah, you obviously don't want that stuff leaking all over the engine and things like that. And that can be another expensive, like $4,000 to $6,000 job. Most of it's labor because it's like full engine out stuff. At $42,500, it's not worth it for me. I mean, the car does only have 26,000 miles, but the clutches are interesting on these cars. If you don't drive them perfectly, then the problem becomes they can wear out within 30 to 40,000 miles. Buying it with 26,000, it could in theory go out within 5,000 miles, and then it's another $8K into a $42,000 car, which means I'm basically $50,000 into a manual V8 Vantage, first year 2006, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth it at that price, even with the low mileage, which is what they really try to pitch you on. So for me, I had to pass it up, and we are not going with that car. I told them, hey, if it goes to wholesale, let me know, because I'll come back and instead of wholesaling,
keep right.
Thanks, Waze. Instead of wholesaling the car at auction, I'll buy from you guys, but you guys just don't have it priced right. I mean, maybe if a PPI checks out or something, somebody might buy it, because it is a very well-spec'd car. It's basically fully spec'd for 06. The interior is very clean. It's a good-looking car. I just don't think they have it priced right.
Make a U-turn.
Either way, hey, that's not for me to decide, right? They get to sell the car. It's their car, so whatever. Anyways, there's another one for sale in Catonsville, and we're actually heading there right now. It's an hour drive. It's basically the opposite direction of this place from my house, so we're gonna try to get there. I called them. They said they would wait for me. I told them I would get there like right at 6, which is when they close. I don't know if they're thinking they're gonna sell it today. Their price point is much more compelling. They're selling the car for $35,000. So I don't know if there's something wrong with it. If they got the car on trade-in, maybe they, I think the guy bought in like SL55 or SL65. He traded this car in. He's local. So we're gonna go check it out, see if it's in good condition. Even if I get the car for like 35 or sub 35, it might be worth it even if it needs a clutch. Maybe. We'll see. So I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna talk to them, see what they can do on price. If they even come down 1,000 or 2, we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, more to come. We're going to check out another Aston Martin. Oh, well, we got the state trooper sitting there radaring, and we also have a state trooper up there in the left lane. So we're cruising cautiously, but trying to get to the dealer on time. It says 6:03 arrival. They close at 6, but they said they would stay open for me. They really want to sell this car. Anyways, we are heading to a Mercedes-Benz dealer that took this Aston in on trade. Ooh, someone just got lit up by that cop up there. We are going to see if we can make something work. Now, the interesting thing is it's going to be tough to get a PPI done because they're up closer to Baltimore, and the only Aston Martin dealer in the area is down in Virginia, right outside of DC. So I don't know how they're gonna do the pre-purchase inspection. The question is, do I skip a pre-purchase inspection and hope for the best? That's my worry. So these cars are fairly bulletproof, but the two big Achilles heel, I guess the big Achilles heel is the clutch. That can be up to $8,000, and that's my worry. But if they give me a decent price, maybe we can make something happen, so we'll see. This car was pretty sweet. It's a well-spec'd car. We're on 95 North, heading up to Mercedes-Benz of Catonsville. Alright guys, we made it. I don't know where the Aston Martin is, but hopefully it's
You
out
have
front.
reached your destination.
Alright, so they just asked if I want to test drive it. So this is actually going pretty well. So you can see the dash is actually pretty decent. It looks like it might be like cooling there a little bit there, but overall it's in good shape. A little bit up there, but for the most part it's fine. It has the red center with the black outer leather. Very clean. You got the 6-speed manual. Not too bad.
So I actually left the dealership yesterday after test driving the car. I talked to them, and they didn't want me driving all the way to Tyson's Corner basically for a pre-purchase inspection. So I was trying to find another place more local that would potentially be able to do one. So they basically said, hey, you can go home, you can look some places up, you can try to get one done on Monday. However, we have other people interested in the car. So that was initially how I left the dealer, and that's kind of where I was at. So that's pretty much why it just kind of ended like that. But if you guys are enjoying the content, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and be sure to check out part 2. Because, well, I am intrigued by this car. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching.